What's happening, troops? Welcome back to another video on the SharpDiv YouTube channel. It has been a while. I thought it was about time that I made a video on this channel. I have been staying active on social media, on Instagram. If you want to follow me, do so right here. Last night I was just minding my own business, chilling out, relaxing at the end of a long, hard day. And you know what happened, judging by the title. Just when we think that it's all gone, that the Ryan Kent saga is over, it pops its ugly head back up. I go onto Twitter and I start seeing a lot of Ryan Kent images, GIFs, they're popping up absolutely everywhere. And in my head, there's only one thing that's happening. Ryan Kent is coming to Ibrox. So I try and find the source. Where has this came from? Where has this surge of anticipation came from? The Daily Record. It was at this point that my expectations started to dip. The Daily Record put out a tweet basically saying that they had a massive exclusive. It was a gif of Steven Gerrard celebrating a goal, so everybody assumed that it was Ryan Kent. And it was Ryan Kent, don't get me wrong, but the exclusive was pretty much something that every single Rangers fan knew, and it was that Ryan Kent was up for down in tools to try and force a move to Ibrox. Everybody pretty much knew that. The only difference is about him down in tools and no wanting to play for the under-23s at Liverpool. So that was a massive anticlimax, but it does show that this deal was still alive, that Rangers are still interested in the player. Remember, he's only 22 years old, and the reasoning why Jurgen Klopp isn't willing to loan him back out is that he's 22 years old. But let's look at Harry Wilson. He's also 22 years old. Yes, there's like 6 months in between them, but they're the same age. So why should one rule apply for one and not another, when clearly other clubs are not interested in bringing Ryan Kent? A price tag of 7 million was apparently put on his head, and nobody took them up on the offer. So instead of letting him rot in the under-23s, Jurgen, why not just let him come up to a club that have got big expectations for him, that have got big pressures for him to win, and a club that he has developed a lot at, and a club that he actually wants to join as well? There's no use in this player playing in the under-23s. He's a first team player. He's already established that at Ibrox. So there's absolutely no point in letting him rot in the developmental squad. I mean, under-23s, that's a joke in itself. Let's speak a little bit about the player in question, Ryan Kent. Do Rangers still need him with the acquisition of Ojo, Jordan Jones, Brendan Barker, Jake Hastie? You kinda get the drift, don't you? My answer to that in short is yes. He's a vital player, and we just saw that in massive games last season, versus Celtic especially. The first game, he tore them a new one, got his assist. In the away game at Parkhead, he got his equaliser. He was a standout in both matches, and that is what we need. We need big players to show up in big matches. Ojo looks like a magnificent talent, but yet he is not proven at that level. Jordan Jones again has took to Rangers like a duck to water, but again, might not show up in those massive games. We already know that Ryan Kent can, so in my opinion, we bring him back. Now we must speak about the new formation that Rangers are playing, and will Ryan Kent fit into that? Yes, it's a 4-3-3, but it looks completely different from that of last year. Last year when Rangers played, as a fan, it was torture to watch at times, especially when you go away places like Livingston, they're sitting in, it's a bad pitch, and all that Rangers were doing was getting it wide to those two players and getting balls into the box constantly and having to rely on great crosses to dig us out of a hole. However, this season it's changed a hell of a lot. Next time when you go to see Rangers, keep a very close eye on the actual structure within the 4-3-3. Now what you are finding in the basics is that Tav's pushing forward as always, Flanagan's staying tucked so that there's that balance. On the right wing, we're not really playing a traditional right winger. Arthur's playing and he's staying tucked. He's rotating constantly with the three midfielders. It doesn't seem like they have a formation as such. Then when you go out to the left wing, that is where the true winger is. And so far, it's been Ojo and Jordan Jones, but predominantly Ojo. And this is the ball carrier. This is a player that's going to relieve you and carry the ball up the park a little bit, take some players on and stay very wide. And will Ryan Kent be the player to do this? Can he fit into this new system? Can he adapt to the new 4-3-3 Rangers and still get success? That is to be seen still. It's still an unanswered question, but for me, from what I have saw from him, he would be perfect. He would be that perfect winger for Rangers. Absolutely perfect. Now, one of the criticisms of Ryan Kent is that he doesn't have enough goals and he doesn't have enough assists, which is granted. But if you watch this player for the course of 90 minutes, you will see how many goals he actually creates. Let's eliminate assists and goals for a minute. Let's look at secondary assists. Ryan Kent is an exceptional secondary assister, and what this means essentially is that he will take it past 2 or 3 players, play the ball to another player who'll play a simple pass to the player that gets the goals. But on the stats that everybody looks at, we have the goal scorer and the assister. Nobody really remembers the secondary assister, and everybody is always making statements about players when they've not actually saw them. They've not actually saw them for 90 minutes. They just see something online, like a title from the Daily Record, and they make their minds up. Yes, he needs more assists, he needs more goals, granted, but he does have end product because it's there in the secondary assist stats. If it is just a rumour and there's no actual basis on it with Rangers, me as a Rangers fan, I'm sick fed up of it. It's time to move on. If Liverpool aren't willing to give us Ryan Kent back on loan or sell him to us, then we just need to draw a line under it, because we are firing in all cylinders right now. I am really happy with Ojo and Jones the way they've been playing, but it's just that unanswered question. But if we're not getting Ryan Kent, we need to move on, because I'm getting sick fed up of this same story popping up every couple of weeks. Every time that they need a story, it seems like this pops up. It's either that or Morelos, you know what I mean? The players that will get the clicks. So that's all I've got to say in the matter. I'm so glad that I made a video today, because I have missed that a hell of a lot. I've been staying active, as I says, on all other social media outlets, but in terms of YouTube, I've just had a bit of a block and I've been doing other things, basically. I love making YouTube videos, so I thought today I would jump on here, speak about something that I actually wanted to speak about, and give my opinion, get a discussion going in the comment section below, and just come back. So I am going to end this video on a Legia Warsaw prediction. That game obviously takes place tomorrow over in Warsaw, the capital of Poland. Great fans, look like a great club as well, but I think that we can sneak it. I'm going to predict a 2-0 victory to Rangers, but in reality I will take a draw, I will take a slender win, but I think we are good enough to go over there and get that 2-0 victory and take it back to Ibrox. So if you have enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hopefully there'll be more videos coming soon. I've been SharpDiv, you've been yourself, and I'm out.